welcome to a day in my life as a full-time college student working a full-time job living in New York City. That is a really lengthy title. I will probably update that. Anyways, I don't have any class today, but I do have a lot of work to do, both for, you know, work and school. So we're doing that all day. But first, I thought we'd fuel up and make a quick pit stop at none other than Chick-fil-A. I actually didn't even know that Chick-fil-A had breakfast until I was at the airport with my mom the other day, and it was like the only thing around. And I found these chicken minis. They're like little chicken sandwiches made with their nuggets. And oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. I'm typically not a breakfast girl at all, but you can only get these in the morning, and I think they're so worth it. Oh, can I get a 4-piece chicken mini? Thanks. Breakfast secured. Now we find a spot to go and, you know, enjoy this. Okay, I'm so excited to show these to you. I don't know if you've seen them. Personally, I feel like I'm so late to the game. They have this, like, I think like a honey butter glazed over it. I don't know if you can see it. So typically when I eat Chick-fil-A, like lunch and dinner, I like to use the Polynesian sauce, but for the breakfast bites, I tried it. I don't like it. I like it how it is. Cheers. I also brought my Bible because I figured this would be a nice spot to do my study this morning. I actually just got a new Bible, which I'm really excited about. I gave my last one away to someone that I met over the summer, and I needed one, so I got this one off of Etsy. And what I really like about this one is that it has these like columns on the two sides, so you can actually annotate with space. My last one didn't have this, so all my notes were like really ugly and crammed in the thin margins. So this is nice. Right now I'm in the book of John. I thought it'd be nice to start in the Gospels again since it's a new Bible. I didn't do my study at all this weekend, so I'm feeling a little bit behind, but I'm really excited to jump back into it. So yeah, I'm going to absolutely house these Chick-fil-A chicken minis while getting the book of John. So I'm wrapping up my study of John 3 for the morning, and I felt it put on my heart to just share this with you. It's a very core, simple principle in Christianity, but I thought it was just good. So I'm going to be reading from John 3, 16, 17, and 18. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through him. Whoever believes in him is not condemned, but whoever does not believe stands condemned already because they have not believed in the name of God's one and only Son. Now this is powerful to me because sometimes I struggle to answer some of those tough questions that people that are not in the faith ask. And I felt this revealed to me today, and I just wanted to share. When Jesus chose to die for you, I'm reading from my notes by the way, he knew of every fault of yours. He knew every time you betrayed him. He knew of every single part of you. And he still decided that you individually, you specifically, were worth it. And then, for this part, humanity stood condemned as is, but God loved us enough to come and save us by sending his one and only Son, sending himself in flesh to take on the burden of our sins and die for us in the gruesome way that he did. Those who accept Jesus as their Lord and Savior receive that free gift of salvation, but those that don't are not condemned because of Jesus, because of what Jesus did. Rather, they just remain in the condemnation that they were already in. I feel like this is really important because this really nails in the point that Jesus is the way. He's not a way to God. He is the one and only way to God. But yeah, I don't know. I really felt like sharing. God put it on my heart to share that today. If you have any questions on, you know, faith or Jesus, or you just want to talk about it or something, feel free to DM me on Instagram or comment something here and we'll get connected. But yeah, thanks for coming along in my little Bible study. Also, I absolutely destroyed that Chick-fil-A. Oh look, the portal to Dublin is open. And I'm actually really excited about that because later on in the day, there's always like a huge swarm around it and you really can't see anything. So that's exciting. It's one of the things I really love about New York. There's just something cool always going on. And now we take one of our trusty city bikes back home. I don't plan on being at home very long at all. I just need to pick up my laptop and a few supplies for a project I'm working on. Okay, so I'm at a red light right now and I just wanted to show you what I look like when I'm filming these bike POV shots. I got this like magnetic phone neck mount from Amazon. I clip it on and I just look so goofy, but it's worth it because I am obsessed with those shots. I do this for you. I'm trying to get a video, but one of those like Google Earth cars just drove past me. That is too funny. You know I'm absolutely checking Google Maps in like a week to see if we made the cut. I haven't shown you because I haven't, you know, filmed anything since moving into this new building, but look at my floor theme. I think it's so funny. I really just came by to swap out the things in my purse. I can leave my Bible now, which does take up a lot of space in my purse, and I'm gonna pick up my laptop. Also grabbing a couple chargers because, you know, better. I'm gonna have to swing by one more time later today just to grab this. This is the project that I'll be working on later today. It's literally my height, almost. And I'm ready to go. I'll probably give you a more complete dorm tour later today, but for now I have to run. Look, we're at summer and it's the same, but it's the fall semester, so it's not. This is the only one I don't understand. Recycling is so Julia. Who is Julia? I don't know. So with that poster board, I'm working on a moving mood board collage with 3D elements for my studio class. The prompt was extremely vague. We were supposed to go to a spot in New York, sit there for a minimum of 2 hours and just observe. It was like observational research, not actual research. That's the next phase of this. So I chose to do the Woman Rink pickleball here in New York City. Woman Rink, for those of you that don't know, is the ice skating rink in Central Park. Over the summer, spring and summer, they turn it into a pickleball stadium, and you can go there, rent a court, play for an hour with your friends, and it's really cool for someone that loves pickleball like myself. So I decided to go sit there for 2 hours, observe people, talk to fellow pickleball enthusiasts, and today I'm putting together that moving mood board collage with 3D elements, whatever that means, for that class, and it's rather large, so I have to get cracking on it. I also have work to do, so I have calls to take throughout the day, but luckily the center where I'm working and the center where I'm going to be taking calls are very close. For some context, I work in remote sales for a startup in California, so I can take calls from wherever. They're booked on my calendar throughout the day, and I just have to, you know, hop on the Zoom calls. But my university has these privacy pods in the building that I work in, so I like to step into one of those to take my calls and then step out into the working space to work on my projects. It's really convenient. I don't know if you can hear me. It's really convenient having those two spaces so close together because I can work for work and work for school right there. This right here is one of my favorite buildings in our school. I'll show you why. Right here are the privacy pods I was telling you about. So if you open it up, it's pretty simple. Your desk, your charging ports, your seat. If you push this to the back, you can lean on it. It's nice, and it's soundproof. Look, I don't know if you can hear the difference. Here's like a audio test of me talking. And then here is me talking outside without all of the nice acoustics. They have like little snack machines. They just had a ping pong table here. I don't know where that went. Like a little lounge. More of those privacy pods. Conference rooms that you can rent out. Oh, there's the ping pong table. I just found this Raising Cane's table. Raising Cane's lip balm, lip sauce. This is so random. Interesting find for sure. There is a little class going on over there, so I'm gonna come over here. I just finished up some laptop work that I have to do, so I'm heading over to the main building because that's where all the like color printers are. Before I go to the printing lab, I'm actually going to run in here to the wood shop because I want to see if they'll let me cut a pickleball with one of their bandsaws. Just for, you know, the visuals, I want to have a few pickleballs like actually pasted onto the board. I'd have to saw them in half. So I mean, I'm sure I can figure it out at home if they don't let me. I understand why they wouldn't let me. We will see. Would you guys let me cut a pickleball in half in here?
A pickleball?
Yeah, it's a plastic ball with like holes. It's a hollow plastic ball with holes in it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You can do it on the bandsaw.
Appreciate it, thank you. Yeah, success. She made an exception for me. Really, really appreciate that. So, I'm gonna go get this stuff printed, cut a little bit, take some calls, then I'm gonna go pick up the pickleballs, come back, bandsaw them. just had all the lights go out on me, so I have to pack up and go somewhere else. I'm considering just going home at this point. All of my materials are there anyway, so it might just be easier. So I am home now, as you can see. I'm not gonna be here for too long. I'm gonna wait for a little bit, get cutting for like the next 30 minutes because I do have a call to hop on. And then after that call, I'll go out and get the pickleballs, go cut it with the bandsaw, and then keep going with the project. And just like that, we are back on the street. I wrapped up a couple work calls I had to take, made some progress with my project, and now I'm on my way to Paragon Sports on Broadway to see if they have a couple pickleballs I can pick up. Pickleballs secured. I paid $9 for 2 pickleballs, which I'm pretty sure is not a good deal, but whatever. Before heading to the wood shop, I'm gonna make a quick pit stop, a little lunch snack break, if you will, at my favorite pizza spot in the whole city, whole world. Champion Pizza, 5th Avenue, 14th Street. I'm actually on the wall with my mom. Proudest achievement to date. Seriously, the best slice you can get. Boom, I got my pickleballs sliced. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually pretty scared of the machines in the wood shop. Just because, you know, they very well do have the potential to cut off one of my fingers, one of my arms, to kill me. So I have great respect for them. So I've been in here for like the last hour just cutting away. I'm making a ton of progress, but I haven't been the most productive. I've just been binging YouTube the whole time. It's kind of embarrassing, but when I was in kindergarten, my teacher wrote home saying that like I was not good at cutting. I blame it on the fact that I'm lefty, but throughout my entire like primary schooling experience, cutting was just like not my expertise. For whatever reason, I was just really bad at it. I appreciate that this is more collage style because I can get away with my rougher skills, but I mean, this is pretty solid. I'll let you be the judge of that. Actually, never mind, this is horrendous, but let me find a better one. This one is pretty good, right? I think so. Thank you. I just finished all my work for the day, got off my last call. Justine got home from the first day of her internship with...
Yes, Love Shack Fancy.
Woo! But we both have to finish this project tonight, but she's gonna go rock climbing because she's a social butterfly. I'm gonna finish this, and then I'm sure we're gonna stay up together tonight to go ahead and do this.
Yeah. Do you like my little bow?
I love it. Bye. Okay, so the condition of my room is actually driving me up a wall right now. I have these paper scraps from all of my cutting jobs chilling on my hamper. This is its own thing. I have no idea how it got like this. I just ordered a shelf. It's actually sitting in the mailroom as we speak to organize all of my supplies and everything. I'm gonna build that tomorrow once this phase is done. And then these are that's all my cuts, and then these are the ones that I'm probably not gonna cut. That's there. Like, it's just so much stuff accumulating and it's such a small space. Having it this cluttered is just like not doing it for me. So first I'm going to clear up so that I can be a more effective worker, and then we'll get going on the actual board. Boom. So at this point, I've gone ahead and done a quick 3, maybe 5 minute sweep of my room. Here's my workstation. I have my cutting mat, my scissors, the active projects I need to cut, my already cut pieces. This is the only section that still needs work. Again, tomorrow I'm building the shelf and all of this will be nice and organized. Hamper is clear. Nothing really on my bed. This unfortunately is still there for now, but the chaos is gone. I can work and I feel so much better about everything. My workspace really is important to me. Like if my workspace is chaotic, my brain is chaotic. I can't function in like a really messy environment. Well, I can, I just can't function as effectively as I'd like to. So the plan right now is to go over to Central Park, Woolman Rink, get a few night shots of the court, get those printed really quick, and then come back and finish this. Since I will be out there at night, we can't forget the pepper gun. Seriously, for you ladies out there, I love this thing. I feel so safe walking around with this thing. Look it up. It's the Kimber 2 Pepper Blaster. No, it's the Kimber Pepper Blaster 2. Highly recommend. Love it. Just to be clear, I very thankfully have not had to use it. I just like to have it, hold it in my hand when I'm walking around at night. Makes me feel safe, and I imagine if someone were to think about, you know, approaching me, seeing that in my hand would make them a little apprehensive about it. Before we go ahead and get in the subway, I'm gonna stop by Target to grab dinner. Yes, I am having a stick of beef jerky for dinner. Chomp's Original grass-fed beef jerky, to be exact. I promise you, this isn't normally what my diet is like. Today I ate Chick-fil-A pizza and a stick of beef jerky. Today was just chaotic, and you know what? I promised you a raw, candid, extremely realistic day in the life of a college student, and that's what you're getting, okay? At least it has protein, 10 grams. Mom, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I should do one of those like what I eat in a week videos. That would be so chaotic. You know what? I will do one, yeah. You know, a protein-packed dinner and a show for less than $3, only in New York. So I made it to Central Park, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sketched out. I have to go down here by myself with no one else down there. Do I love this? No, I don't. Not only that, but oh wait, that's a rat. Do you see that? There's something next to me. I'm not doing this. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. There was like a huge rat there, and there was like a lot of rustling there next to me, and this just like, oh Lord, what was that? That is so sketchy. Nah.
Do you want this? Like, do you want
no,
cheese?
thank you. I appreciate it though. They probably do though. Whatever was in there.
No, yeah. Be careful.
Thanks. Oh shoot, you see it?
No, but I've seen them. I'm okay. No, I'm okay.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't think I'm going in there. I just don't think that this is worth it. Like, would I want my future daughter venturing into that? No, I wouldn't. Using that judgment, I'm gonna go ahead and not go in there. I'm gonna try to find photos online of what I have to capture. If not, my peers will just have to use their imagination. Or I will have to, I don't know, sketch something. I just feel like that is not safe. That is not something I'm willing to do. Did I just waste about $6 on subway fares here and back? Yeah. But you know what? I got out of my neighborhood for a little bit. And I'm proud of myself for making the right decision. I like to use that for like, I don't know, choices that I have to make. Would I want my future daughter doing this? And if the answer is no, I don't do it. Most of the time anyway. In this situation, I typically would walk around and enjoy Midtown for a little bit, especially the Times Square area. I think it's nice at night. Now would be a really good time for a hot chocolate actually, but no, I've eaten nutritious enough today as is. But considering that I have a project to do, I'm just gonna go straight home. Okay, so I'm back home, relaxed for a little bit, and now I'm ready to tackle this thing. So we have the board here, and I have an idea, but it might be a little crazy. I'm thinking about cutting out a giant pickleball paddle and making that the silhouette of my project. Not totally sure how feasible that is though. I don't know. Okay, so updates in the whole process. This is what we're going with. I don't know if you can see it because it's very faint on camera, but I drew out a giant pickleball, and I'm gonna spread it like the actual cut pickleballs around, you know, better. I'm gonna fill up the pickleball shape with some of my clusters. I'm working on a few more now. And then around it, I'm gonna do my notes, and then down here, I'm gonna do square color palettes.
that I'm gonna print those tomorrow right before class. So I'm gonna get up really early to go to the print lab and finish that up. I really like where this is going, but there is a lot of work to do. How are you doing, Justine?
I'm okay. It's gonna be like 3 hours at least.
Same.
Yay!
Yeah, we're struggling, but we're in this together.
Yeah. I don't know. Cutting is taking so long. Like each thing, it takes me like each time I cut out a picture, and I have like 20 pictures. It takes me like 10 minutes.
Yeah, this took me a while too. I spent most of my afternoon on it. But I feel like I had pretty intricate pictures, and I had like a lot of them.
That's a lot.
So I feel like you'll be fine. Like you won't be up till 4 a.m. doing this. I probably have to wake up early to go print, but like the stuff that I'm printing isn't super complex.
Yeah, so true. And printing is pretty quick, so. And also, rest assured there's going to be someone there with an incredibly low effort collage, and it's going to make everyone look good.
Yes! No, honestly, I think we're going like all out. Like after looking at the prompt. No, like us.
Oh, yeah, I think we're being a little bit extra.
I
think
completely
you're
agree.
being a little bit extra, if I'm being real. I'm being regular.
I'm wrapping up the edit right now in this cafe that I'm in, and I realized that I never actually closed out the video. So my roommate and I finished our assignments. We presented the next day and it was super successful. I don't think I made this clear in the video, but this was just part 1 of the project. So this was all about observational research, and then the second half of the board, what we're doing, submitting next week, is our actual research. So that's why it's only half full. Super successful, really happy with the work that I did get to do. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was an extremely realistic day in the life of a full-time college student working a full-time job. Very chaotic, very busy, kind of boring sometimes, but something new every day. I really appreciate that about this city. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.